headphones. Everybody loves headphones. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the AKG K92 Project Studio headphones. Let's get into it.
It's Clem, baby.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is DJ Clem, and on this channel we discuss everything audio and music production related. So if you like that kind of content, I encourage you to please subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when I post new content like that. Today we're going to be talking about AKG's K92 or K92, depending on how you want to pronounce it, headphones. Now, AKG describes them as closed back headphones for project studios, rehearsals, and tracking, which is basically AKG's way of saying we really wouldn't encourage you to use these headphones for anything serious like mixing or mastering because we don't think they're at that level yet. Well, we'll see about that. Now, the K92s are over-the-ear closed-back headphones, which make them perfect for tracking because it minimizes bleed. And in my experience, that was the case. The unboxing experience was really straight to the point. I mean, you open the box, see the headphones, a bunch of documentation, and a 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapter so you can plug your headphones into more professional equipment. So let's talk about how comfortable they are. Now, the ear cups are large, but not really that large. So if you have large ears, they might not be as comfortable as, a different pair of headphones would be. There isn't that much travel between the end of the ear cups and the drivers themselves. So if you have large ears, you might find that your ears are pressed right up against the drivers, which might not be very comfortable after a while. Other than that, these headphones are perfect for long hours of listening. And I don't usually say this, but I found that once I put them on and got the headband adjusted just right, I could be listening to them for hours and not realize that I had headphones on. They are that comfortable to wear. And because they are so lightweight, it's easy to just put them on and forget that you have headphones on and go about what you're doing, whether it's making music or watching a movie or watching videos on YouTube. Great fit. Thoroughly recommend in that regard. Now, the K92s are rated at an impedance of 32 ohms, which means that they are perfect for listening through your smartphone or your laptop or other consumer-grade devices. So you don't necessarily need a headphone amp to drive them. Now, that's great if you want to just throw them on and go about your day, and maybe you have a commute or you're in a lot of noisy areas. They're not noise cancelling headphones, but they do a great job of isolating you from whatever background noise is going on in your listening environment. And once you have your volume up, it's really hard to hear anything else that's going on. Which is probably why my wife has to scream a couple of times to get my attention. Okay, so to the most important thing, how do they sound? Now, really, it depends on why you want these headphones and what you want to do with them. I'm guessing if you're here watching this video, it's one of 2 or 3 things. One, you're a producer or musician who needs something that you can make beats or track vocals with. 2, you're just starting out and you need a decent pair of headphones that you can mix with because you don't have studio monitors. 3, you just want a pair of headphones that you can listen to stuff with from your phone, your laptop, all of the above. And I'll talk about each of these separately. Now, first of all, if you're a producer who makes a lot of beats with your laptop, with your audio interface, and you need a decent pair of headphones that you can enjoy making music with, then the K92s are a great fit for you. They are plenty loud, you get a lot of volume, and they are slightly hyped in the low end. So what you get is a rich, round sound with a decent amount of bass and some clarity in the high end. So you have kind of like that whole V-shaped EQ thing going on, which is great when you're creating music because you just want to enjoy the process. It's not really up there in terms of accuracy, especially in the upper mids. You lose a bit of definition there. But if you are just creating music, that's not such a big deal to you because, hey, the bass knocks. The second category of people who will be looking at these headphones are people who need a decent pair of cans that they can mix and master their music with because they don't have a decent pair of monitors. In this regard, I think the K92 falls short just a bit, and this is why. Like I said earlier, you lose a bit of definition in the upper mids. And how this translates is that instruments like violins and the upper registers of a piano don't come across as clearly as they would if you were listening to another pair of headphones. They tend to become buried. As a result, you tend to overcompensate in the mix. And I have a bit of experience with that from using these headphones for about 2 weeks to try and mix a couple of projects that I was working on. I found out that the resulting mix sounded just a bit too bright because I had tried to overcompensate for the frequencies that weren't represented accurately enough. There is one caveat though. When you first get these headphones, they sound quite ordinary, dull, lifeless. But after a few hours of consistent use to break them in, they sound significantly better. And that was my first experience with them. When I first plugged them in, I honestly wasn't impressed. And after a few days of using them, I basically just tossed them and found a new pair of headphones to work with. But a few days later, I put them back on and started working with them again. And just like magic, some clarity appeared out of nowhere, and they sounded significantly better than they did when I first got them. They still don't sound that great though. So if you're looking for headphones that you could use to mix and master, these might not exactly be your best bet, especially if you're doing a lot of acoustic music with guitars, strings, and drums. You won't get the best out of these. Now, the third set of people are probably the ones that will enjoy these headphones the most. And that's if you just want something to listen to stuff with. I found in my experience that the AKG K92s are excellent listening headphones if you just want to enjoy stuff. Obviously, like I said earlier, that kind of precludes stuff like classical music or movie scores because you lose a bit of detail. But it's still a thoroughly enjoyable experience. Whether I was listening to music or watching videos or watching Netflix, they were just a joy to listen to, and I thoroughly recommend. Okay, so let's talk build quality. Now, the K92s feel very plasticky, but they don't feel like they're going to break if you drop them that often. Actually, they do feel quite sturdy, so plasticky might not be such a bad thing in this case. The only real gripe I have with these headphones, which I guess is a function of the price point, is the fact that the cable isn't detachable. And for $60, I guess you get what you pay for. Now, the thing with more established brands like AKG is that they have a couple of really good headphones that are priced significantly higher than $60. And if they give you all these cool features at this price point, chances are you wouldn't get more expensive ones. And this is the case with the K92. Now, the K92s are AKG's top of the line Project Studio headphones, where you have the K52, the K7II, and then these. And I was kind of hoping that there would be a top of the line headphone in that range that would at least have detachable cables, kind of like the Audio-technica ATH M-40x or M-50x. But they've clearly decided to go a different route with this. And I think that's one of the areas where these headphones fall short. They are not collapsible and the cable is not detachable, which means that they are really a pain to go anywhere with, especially because you don't get a carrying pouch for them. So if you're going to be very mobile and take your headphones with you a lot, that's something you might want to consider because, to be honest, that would be a pain with these headphones. So these are my final thoughts. If you're seriously considering these headphones, then you're probably doing it for one of these reasons. One, you want to go with a brand who makes tested and trusted excellent gear, which is exactly what AKG is. Two, you're looking for cheap but quality headphones. Three, You just want to see what's out there. And to be honest, the K92 fits in any of these boxes, but there are options. For $10 more, you can get the Audio-technica ATH M-30x. And while they might not have a detachable cable, they are foldable and come with a carrying pouch, which is a lot better for anyone who wants to take their headphones around a lot. And there's a ton of other offerings from other headphone manufacturers that you might want to consider. In my case, I use the AKG K92s specifically when I'm writing or producing because I love how they sound when I'm making music. They might not necessarily be my go-to headphones when I want to mix or make critical decisions about the sound that I'm working on. I do seriously enjoy them for watching movies, watching videos, and listening to music. If you're interested in buying the AKG K92 headphones, there are links in the description, and if you do buy with those links, I get a small percentage, but it doesn't cost you anything more. Thanks for watching this video. My name is DJ Clem. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment. It really helps the channel. And if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you know when I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.